So we already know full well just how good a sports car the Toyota GT86 is. We love it for all sorts of reasons. But there is a but, and it's this. The handling on this car is so sweet, and so is the steering, and so are the brakes, etc., that it's always been crying out for just a little bit more poke. Well, now it's got some. And this is it. The new GT86 Turbo by Fensport. It costs, with everything on it, which is a suspension kit to put it 25mm lower. It looks great on the road. 19-inch wheels and tyres. Obviously the turbo kit to give you 250, 260 horsepower. All up, that lot. It's also got a brake kit, sorry. All up, that lot costs about £8,000. The lovely thing is the torque. You've got nearly 100 pounds-feet more torque than the standard GT86, which means finally, when you put your foot down, it really goes properly. This has unlocked the real magic in the GT86. I love it. But there is just one more GT86 to try today, and that one's got even more power and an awful lot more performance. So I think it's time to have a little go at that. And this is pretty much the ultimate incarnation of the GT86 Turbo at the moment. This is Fensport's full-on racer. It's got slicks, it's got 335 horsepower, it only weighs just over 1100 kilograms. It's got that proper competition car feel to its ride, to its interior. Everything about this thing just says, go fast, drive me fast. So let's have a go. It's very loud. It's quite fast in a straight line as well. It just, you touch the brake pedal and bang, it stops. Lovely steering as well. They haven't changed the geometry, but it just steers beautifully, its car. Can you hear that popping and banging? It's not the grip, it's not the steering, it's not the gearbox, it's the performance. The performance of this thing is outrageous. But do you know what? Here's the thing. The engine in this car and the turbo kit that's fitted to it is fundamentally the same as the one that's in the black car. All they've done is they've fitted a different turbo actuator, and they've just tweaked bits here and there. So you could have this engine in the road going black car, and I can't quite imagine how much fun that would be on the road, or how fast a GT86 could be made to go on the road. There is just one more thing we need to do with our GT86 experiment though, and that's to see just how fast this one, the racer, can go around this track compared with one of, if not the fastest road cars that money can buy at the moment. And that's the McLaren MP4-12C. Can I stay with the GT86 and I'm in the McLaren? I mean, what I've asked Adrian to do is to go kind of 90%, just to see how hard I've got to try. The McLaren is definitely quicker at the straight line, definitely. But in the corners and under brakes, he really does have me covered, I'm afraid. Oh, they're so closely matched. I mean, on the stopwatch, we were talking about kind of 0.3 of a second. I mean, what does that say about a tuned GT86, how good it is? But I'm having to go this crackers just to stay with him. Oh my word. He is sideways through every corner. man, this is outrageous fun. Wow. I don't know what we learned from that, other than the fact that that GT86 is outrageously fast. I mean, crackers fast, and that it will go very sideways. I'm having to drive the McLaren gull-wing doors off just to try and stay with him. I think it proves that basically the GT86, in all its forms, is just a fantastic piece of kit. And the more you do to it, the more berserk it is and the more fun it is. What a top day out. What a fantastic car the GT86 is. And the McLaren's not bad either, actually.